Songs about going to a store and they're all out of milk. It's called I'm Baby. Don't jump for imagination. I'm beating winter minds and me drink to satisfaction. Please don't let me die. I'll be the one to say your love is such intoxication. I'm one ready to die. Chances with me tonight. You were the blade in my hand. You're such a contradiction. Put your eyes alone that will take me I think I like to disappear. I just want all of this to end. Lost tonight, by the night, but did I wish I could say, reach on you, but you always on the take the chain, and I say, fucking up to some routine. Reach on you, but stop saying that we're going somewhere. You told me that love before. The walls is scratching together, but then it works every sport. You're coming home late again. I don't know what to expect. Your body seems pretty suspect. You're a pretty suspect. Never meant for this to hurt you. Just to keep you safe from the things in my head. I never meant to try and treat you, but these feelings always wind up dead. The only one feeling you, I have with you tonight. Something that never said I got you try. Stop saying that we're going somewhere. You told me that love before. The world is crashing down here, but now it works. running the streets, dying again. To let it go, fall in the sea, running again. Mexico, oh no, no, dying again. And it goes, I don't know, trying again. And we let it go, come on, come on, come on, let's break it. Running, for something. I know this you are all breathing. Round and round again, we're singing. Lights up, words don't mean anything. I know that you had securities. I know that I don't mean anything. Not you, cause you were my everything. Just walked in without just rest of the tears and the dreams to confess. Run, trip, smile at me, guess. Why is the string my hollow mess? I don't know, failing again. And because I don't know, failing again. And we're letting go, come on, come on, come on, let's break it. Running, falling, coming for something. I know that you are all breathing around and round again. We're singing, on top of words don't mean anything. I know that you had securities. I know that I don't mean anything. Not you, cause you were my everything. I know. How walking faster, walking slower. My heart's on this roller coaster. Walking faster, walking slower. My heart's on this roller coaster. 1, 2, 3. Walking faster, walking slower. My heart's on this roller coaster. Thinking back to all of the time that I wasted on you. I'm wasted on you. I don't know if I can walk any longer. I just wish my heart was stronger. And half the time that I spent with you, I was wasted. One more time. Walking faster, walking slower. My heart's on this roller coaster. Thinking back to all of the time that I wasted on you. I'm wasted on you. But I don't mean that not at all. This pain is all my fault. To the man who's hiding in the mirror, please let me out. 'Cause I've been locked inside my head. I'm in solid dread. I've got my head filled up with questions. I'm stuck feeling down. Captain's got ready for answers in our supervising head. Trace the holes down from within. Hold again, and I'll try. Got my sorrows once again. With this hospital alone. All I ever do is sleep. All I ever want is. I really just want to let go. If I'm not here, you need to know. Sick of falling on. I don't really want to die. I just want to kill my. I don't even want the answers. I just want this borrow time. Constant state of fear and damnable darkness. Right up against the wall. Now it's time to take a shot. Maybe it's so good to sleep with a bullet for my thighs. Wake up tomorrow and say what we have done. Shot from my skull, realize that I've tried. That's not the end. Nothing every store. You're coming home late again. I don't know what to expect. Your body seems pretty suspect. You're a pretty suspect.
All right, welcome back to Locals Live. I'm here with Pretty Suspect. They are a post-hardcore / punk band. I'm joined by Colten, Bryce, Jaron, and Zach. How are we doing, guys?
Good.
Pretty good.
Good, nice. So my first question for you guys, because I feel like all bands have a unique meet story. Well, first is first, how long have you guys been playing together, and how did you guys all meet?
So we've been playing together for about 3 years now.
Right at the start of COVID.
Yeah, right about the start of COVID. So it was pretty much all of us huddling in Bryce's garage, just jamming.
Not able to play anywhere.
Yeah, no shows. But how we met, that's a little more interesting. So we're two sets of brothers. I'm Jaren's younger brother.
Yep.
And Zach is Bryce's younger brother. So we've known each other, all of our lives basically.
Yeah.
And then Bryce has been a family friend of ours.
Since I was in high school, he was in
Yeah,
high
Bryce
school.
and I went to high school together.
And then, we just kind of bonded over playing D&D for years. Like, Dungeon Dragons for the last, 10, 12 years, almost every weekend.
Yeah,
So-
it's just a nice way to socialize, really.
Yeah. And then, back then we would talk, on and off, maybe not so serious about, hey, we should maybe do a band, do some music. But we didn't start getting serious until about that three years ago.
Right.
Yep, right at the end of 2019. Started trying to do cover music because the plan was we're going to play the Blackberry Jam, which is this thing out in
Local
the city of
festival.
Lowell. It's a local festival thing. And then COVID hit.
Oh,
And then we're we got a bunch of time to practice now outside of lockdowns. And then we just started coming up with our own tunes and kind of went from there.
Speaking of the band, what would you say some of your biggest musical influences are for the band?
All right, so me personally, I take a lot of influence from Silverstein, the early post-hardcore, their early stuff, and then I also listen to a lot of pop punk, early pop punk like All Time Low, maybe We the Kings. I think that shows in our music a little bit.
I forgot about We the Kings.
Yeah.
I draw a lot of influence from Under Oath, Devil Wears Prada, Haste the Day, My Chemical Romance, Senses Fail, From First to Last, just a big grab bag, Emery, just that whole post-hardcore scene. So,
Yeah, I feel like we all listen to roughly the same circle of music, but all different bands respectively in the circle.
or even different albums in different eras of the same.
But yeah, I grew up listening to Silverstein, take a lot of inspiration from them. Senses Fail is a big one. Taking Back Sunday, any of those old emo bands, pop punk as well. Even unique influences from all over.
Yeah, I listen to a bunch of pop punk, so there's some inspirations just here and there from that early 2000s pop punk. But I feel like mostly it's just Emery and Silverstein would be two of the main inspirations just for me personally.
So Silverstein, the overall band inspiration?
Yeah,
That's
Silverstein's a good amalgamation of our music taste, but Under Oath actually plays a big part in our sound because Bryce is a huge Under Oath fan. Generally, he'll start something on guitar, just a lick or something, and it's very Under Oath inspired, and he'll scream over it in that style, and we'll kind of form our sound around that when we're writing our songs. And then we'll come in the other influences like Silverstein. Then for pop punk, we actually have this clapping bit in one of our songs.
Oh,
And,
right. Yeah.
I think that draws some good inspiration too.
Right. From just classic, all-time low kind of
You
stuff.
can't forget My Chemical Romance. Some of our songs almost
Right.
feel just like early punk
Like an
My Chemical
early-
Romance songs,
Yeah.
just vocal wise, instrument wise. So
and then you guys are coming off recording some songs. Do you guys have a rough estimate when that would be released for people to listen to, or?
We are just coming off a hiatus because our producer had a kid back in August. So he's just now coming back onto the scene to be able to start redoing a bunch of stuff and finishing recording.
Just played his first Get Back to It show with us recently.
Yeah, so we're hoping a hopeful maybe 6 months at most. So hopefully don't have to wait that long, but we'll see because we
with-
all
with
work
independent
full-time
lives,
jobs.
kid.
He has a kid.
we just kind of get in and record when we can.
Yeah.
So.
Fortunately, all the drums and probably half the instruments are recorded already, so it's
Yeah.
just getting the time to actually produce it and get it all together.
Right.
And then speaking of bands in general, I feel like all bands have a dream venue spot, somewhere they want to perform. Where is that spot for you guys?
So me personally, I would just like to get out of the state, start doing cross-U.S. tours, different venues, but a big goal in mind would be going to Europe. I think that would be awesome experience, specifically Germany, just because I've always wanted to visit there, beautiful country. But even some of those UK venues, they have great stadiums, and then even the smaller local pubs would be an awesome place to play.
Yeah, I have to agree with the UK stuff, just the classic punk venues and whatnot. But as far as like Oregon local, I love the Crystal Ballroom up in Portland, the bouncy floor. It's great. Like it would just be awesome to like play a place that I've seen a bunch of bands play at. So
Yeah. I'm kind of a mix of those. I would definitely say my ideal thing would be a European tour. Just visit all the different countries you have ever wanted to go in Europe and play small venues, big venues, wherever you want to go.
Yeah, Crystal Ballroom 100% is the dream with the bouncy floors and everything. Like that's 100% just the one place that I would want to go.
So Crystal Ballroom / European tour.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
yeah,
Europe plus
that's
Crystal
it.
Ballroom.
We don't care about anywhere else.
What are who are some musical artists that you guys have played with that you've enjoyed playing with?
So we've played with a couple locally in our past few shows. I personally favor Standard Deviant. They were with us on our very first show we played in Eugene, and they were really chill dudes. They were really serious about their music, hardworking guys. So I really am partial to them.
I'd say Tarantula Trust Fund. So yeah, we met them at a show in Coos Bay. They're Coos Bay local. They're all super chill guys. And
got a
then
couple shows coming up
we
with
got
them.
4 shows lined up with them. We're playing at Portland. We're playing 2 in Eugene. We're playing another one in Coos Bay with them. So it'll be super fun. And then I have to give a shout out to Rad Ranger. I shouldn't say it like that. I love Rad Ranger. I love Rad Ranger. Our producer is the drummer of that band. They actually are super cool. So they have like a heavy like Coheed Cambria kind of influence to them. I personally think they could like push the envelope and sound like a nice like 80s hair metal. It'd be super dope. But
They got that
They
sound.
sound great.
yeah.
I personally love Tarantula Trust Fund as well. Definitely the chillest guys that we've ever played with.
Right.
Around our age. Their drummer and I bonded over our beanie that we had matching for our first show with them.
Right.
And it's just been nice setting up shows with them.
Yeah, TTF 100%. Just like always having a good connection with them whenever we play, and having a bunch of shows coming up with them is really something I'm looking forward to. So
Nice. And then my last question for you guys. What is your favorite song that you've either written or recorded, or just like favorite song that the band has like done in general?
2 of them come to mind right off the top, and they're 2 high energy ones. First of all, Colten Has A Kid. That's
That's about this guy.
stylized, it's after the fact that I have a kid, but more so it's about the high energy of the song, and I think it gets the crowd going. It's our ending song that we play, closes the show.
Has a little bit of everything in it.
Yeah. And then, I like one of our newer songs is called Yeah Really. And it's also a high energy song. Like, it's gotten me jumping before, and I don't like to jump that much. So, like,
It just feels good playing it.
right? Yeah, it's just a nice, like, happy core kind of song.
Yeah, Colten Has A Kid is my favorite one to play. It's definitely the one with the most going on. And we also have that one released and recorded.
It's on Spotify, it's on YouTube.
Aside from that, I think Pretty Suspect, just because it's actually very, the chorus is very catchy, and that's one where when we go to shows, everybody's actually singing along to it, which was
Yeah, it's really
wild to see.
yeah, for me it's I'm Baby. Like that song always just brings the energy every time we're playing it, like
It's
live
early in our
or
set
just
too, so it
studio.
hypes us up for the rest of it.
Yeah, 100%. Like plus just all the parts really work well.
Kind of.
Yeah, 100%.
Three songs in, gets us warmed up. Yeah.
All right, well, thanks guys. Thanks for answering the questions. And I'm excited to see you guys perform. Should be a good one.
Thank you. It's nice to meet you.